Hello everyone, this is Anissa. I am making a flower wall in my room. It's not the full wall, but as you can see here, I have strips of styrofoam, and it's like, I don't know how thick this is, maybe 1 inch, 1.5, maybe 1 inch thick. And I accidentally broke it, taking it out the box. So this came in the box with my mirrors. It was like, holding my mirrors in place and keeping them from breaking. So when I was removing them, I do like to keep styrofoam because I never know what DIY I want to do. So I just took some hot glue and glued it together. So let's just say if you have some styrofoam and you need them to, go together, two pieces to go together to make a certain length or width, just use the hot glue gun and just glue it together. And then I have my other piece over here. So I'm going to do it. Let me turn it sideways. So you can see I'm doing it on either side of my closet. And I'm doing it a little bit off the floor and then up to the white panel on the ceiling. And all I did was took a pin top and I just poked holes in it. And so you can poke holes all over your board because you really don't know where you're going to place it. So I just, poke holes, and I got to continue to poke holes all over the rest of it. This way, as I'm putting my flowers up, I don't have to like keep stopping and make holes, but you can definitely do section by section. Like take a section, poke holes, put your flowers in, and then do another section. But I like to just work without having to stop. So I'm going to do this whole board. I did just this portion for now and decided to stop and do a video. And then I'm going to show you guys how I poke the holes in them and then how I place the flowers in there with my hot glue gun. Okay, so here's how I did it. So I just take a pin top and then I just poke holes. And I just do it all over just randomly. Because you never know where you're going to need to place your flowers once you start putting them on here. So I just do them all just really, kind of close together and spread out. And this, you won't even see this, so it's okay that the glue is there, or if you have any, marks or anything on your board, and then if you have excess holes on there, they won't be able to be seen once you begin to put your flowers on there. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish poking holes all over my board, and then we'll get started with putting the flowers on there. Okay, so I want to show you guys how to prep your flowers to be put on your styrofoam wall. So all you're gonna do is you just take your flowers and you just want to take off the heads. So you just want, just the flower part, and you're gonna leave, the stem off because we have no use for this. We just want the flower heads. And so once you're done taking all of those off, you'll be left with this, which, like I said, we don't need. And then all of your flower heads will be like this. See, this is one that I used on a different project before, so I had a couple of flowers left. But this is how they'll be. And so you remember we made all the holes in our styrofoam. This is the part. You see that part that's sticking up right here? This is the part that we're going to stick in the hole to make it hold on our flower wall. So we'll just pop it in there, and then it'll stick on there like that. Okay? So once you get all of them done, I would just say start with a nice amount. And then, if you need more, then you can begin to take more of the flower heads off to put on here. But being that mine is very tall, I'm going to need a lot of flowers. So I have already taken the heads off of several of the stems so that I could do both sides. But depending on how big or how small your project is, you'll get the feel of how many you need. And my room is purple, gray, and silver. So I'm going to be doing a mixture of purple and pinks. So I'm going to do some light pinks, some dark pinks, And then I'm going to put them on my wall. And I might put like a touch of silver some type of way in it. But for the majority of the flowers are going to be pink and purple going all down my wall. So that's how you take those heads off. And then let's go ahead and get started with placing them on there. Okay, so for me, you know, I have my flower. I have my hot glue gun. I'm going to go ahead and just put some around the tip part, like right here on the base of the back of the flower. Give it a twirl to release that glue. And then I like to start kind of like in the middle, so that way I can know like how much space I'm really working with. And then you just want to push it into one of those holes. Just hold it for a second, because hot glue, that's the good thing about hot glue, is it sets really quick. So see, that's all you have to do. And my flower is up there. Isn't that pretty? And then I'm going to keep on going. And you can just decide, you know, kind of like how you want to, you know, begin to place them. You don't want to place them too close, because then the closer you have them, so you see the difference in me maybe having it up on it like this versus like this. You'll use less flowers, but you want to make sure you have it close enough where you're not seeing the back of your styrofoam. If you want to pay extra money, I'm pretty sure they have colored styrofoam, but I always just get white, because by the time I get through filling them all in, you won't be able to see it. So I'm going to go ahead and put my hot glue on the back of it. Give it a twirl to release that glue. And then find me a hole. And then I'm going to place my next flower in there. Sorry, you guys hear my daughter back there. She's upstairs laughing about some stuff. Okay, so see, there we have it. And then I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my wall, and then I'll come back and show you guys what it looks like. Okay, so here is the finished product. I finished both of my little mini flower walls on each side. Let me show you guys up close. I added my butterflies, so you can see, like, I got a silver one here, purple, another silver, then I got a pink butterfly. Here it is, pink butterfly. And then you see how it's like, I love how it feels, and then it's, you know, that 3D effect to it. And I think what I'm gonna do is I probably color my my doors like a light gray. And I took my pink rug out my room and I put it in my living room, because my living room is pink, silver, and gray as well. But I think I'm gonna get me another pink rug, because I think the pink rug will really make the colors in my flower wall pop. But this is how it turned out. I absolutely love it. I think I'm gonna also add those little string lights up the flower wall. I think that'll make it look really, really pretty as well. But I just wanted to share the finished product with you guys. I'm so excited. If I can do it, you definitely can do it too. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section. As always, I will answer them. This is my last video for the year, so Happy New Year. You guys be safe, and I'll talk to you guys again in 2023.